All right. Well, some early combat there, but James, where are the objectives at?
Right in the middle, and there's only one of them. We're playing chance engagement here. This is the one where you want to stay at range 2 of the center objective to score a point at the beginning of each round. But some unique rules here. There is half scoring on ships in this scenario. So uh, once a ship is put to half of its health, uh, rounded up. So if it has a 3-hull ship, you need to do 2 damage. You will get its points rounded down. So if it was a 3-point ship, you would only get 1 for half. And you would get the other 2 points upon destroying it. So this one's really about going out there, staying in the middle, and all-out violence to just put out some big damage here.
Yeah, it's traditionally something that we say don't do early. Unlike chess, you don't want to take the center of the X-wing board too early. You're gonna draw the attention of the rest of the opponents. But this scenario forces you to go in there early, even when you don't want to. But let's take a look at these lists then. How's your cards working? Can
Uh,
you throw up some
yeah,
Ray cards for me? Let's test that out here before I just start rattling off all the cool upgrades on Ray.
yeah, raise up.
Oh, well, that would be on my end. Then let's go.
While he is figuring that out, though, on the left we have Chris Burnett with a resistance list, starting out with a big puncher, Ray in the Scavenged YT 1300. Has heroic Rose Tico, novice technician Finn, engine upgrade, and Ray's Millennium Falcon. Able to have considerable dice mods out there to push out some big damage if you are in her front arc. Do not want to be in that front arc, especially at range 1, pushing out max possible 5 damage. Also in this list we have Poe Dameron. That's going to be that's not Flyboy Poe, that's Commander Poe out of the I can't remember what pack name that was.
Heralds of Hope.
But Heralds of Hope,
HOH.
there you go. HOH. Poe here has heroic ferrosphere paint, R4 astromech, and proton torpedoes. Able to share his ability every other round with either on himself or one of the friendlies. And also have 2 New Republic Y-Wings out here with Wilsa Teshlo with ion cannon turret Larry, that's L4ER5, astromech bomblet generator, engine upgrade, and targeting computer, choosing to stick with that intuitive interface and not going with the wartime loadout, so gets those um, free calculates after doing a engine upgrade boost or a targeting computer lock. Also out here we have Cy Threnali in the, I thought it was, how do you spell it? Threnali. There it is. Cy Threnali in the Y-Wing as well, with the dorsal turret BB-8 and the proximity mines. Able to, after you fully execute a maneuver, if you move through a friendly ship, you may perform a free evade action. So full throttle if you move through another enemy or through a friendly ship. Pretty interesting list. Big hitter in Ray, a really nice ace / support ship in Poe, and 2 of these Y-Wings to finish out that list.
Yeah, I really like the ability for kind of like a debuff, right? Like that's what we've seen best out of these Y wings. We'll see here. I had a debate with Ryan It didn't last very long. We were debating. We used to see Rose, C3P Rose, as like your de facto support ship for the Resistance. But lately, for the same 3 points, I prefer this Wilsa. You get Ion Cannon Turret, you get a support ability through the Larry droid or Lars droid. You get double modified shots with targeting computer. You get to boost and mod your shots with the engine upgrade. And you still get bomblet generator. That is, the complete package right there coming out from Wilsa. And that's, oh man, those Iron Cannon debuffs, so good. Not to mention the proxy mine area denial of Kai Thernali. That BB-8 astromech allowing you to boost or barrel roll in the system phase.
And then drop it. Wow.
Right, exactly. Now, you're not allowed to decloak in the system phase and drop a bomb, but you can certainly barrel roll and decloak. Barrel roll and drop a proxy mine in the system phase. Doing their best FO bomber impression out there with that BB-8.
I would say better. You can barrel
Better
roll.
because you can barrel roll. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You can't do it too many times, but you only need to do it twice.
Hey, one for each proxy mine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let's move over to Brice's list here. This starts off with Tel Tavera. That is the Jumpmaster 5000, who, if you would be destroyed, instead you come back with a single hull with all of your with fresh damage cards too. So if you had 6 crits on you, 7, 8 crits on you, they all get replaced with face down damage cards. But you respawn instead of being destroyed. In this scenario, you could save on to the second half of your points, because we do have half point thresholds here. But in most scenarios, like that's you can save your whole 6-point ship by doing that. Of course, that's Cutthroat in case the situation where you could hopefully recover that charge. This one has proton cannons. That's the new Bullseye 4-dice double cannon slot. We also see ion torpedoes, IG-11, and Greedo, a great combination there. So if you suffer a crit, you can actually cancel it through IG-11, and the second time you cancel it, it actually will start a anti-capture protocol. So a bunch of fun things with Tel Tavera there. Then has Dead Man switch to double down on that anti-capture protocol. But let's keep moving then into Ahav, or Ahav, I believe is actually how we're supposed to be pronouncing that. Has Cutthroat to get back overtuned modulators. That's the triple calculate in the system phase. Has Dead Man switch and a targeting computer as well. So really leaning into target lock calculate. We were talking about the autopilot drone who defended against Array. That's basically a temporary ship, as it will go away in 3 rounds. But let's pause here while we see Poe shoot a proton torpedo at it. Spencer Lock gets hit, crit. That drone out there, though, with the obstruction, only loses a shield. This 2-point drone is eating some pretty good attacks from Chris's heavy hitters. And just shrugging it off. I'm like, man.
Yeah. I really would prefer to blow up, though.
No, you gotta wait. So the drone's gotta wait 3 rounds, and then eventually blows up.
No.
I see what you're saying.
Excuse me. Preferred it. Yeah.
Excuse me. I choose when I leave the battlefield. No, thank you though for your attempts. This looks like Ray into the Z95 out there. Bosk. Looks like spent the fin blank that they added for the Ray lock. And then it's going to keep the lock and just use the force. We did see that start of engagement. Calculate get thrown over to Ray as well. What a combo. I really like that. Helping Ray out so she doesn't get force starved. Super, super smart there. And it looks like Bosk ended up taking just a little bit.
Yeah, Boss took 3 after rolling 2 blanks there.
Ooh, okay. That's a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tickle there from Ray. That's normally what happens. Is what I expected to happen when she shot at the autopilot drum. But it keeps trucking along. Bosk will have to make some tough decisions next round with this Ray. Here we see a primary, and that is going to be half points on that autopilot drone as well. So should give up 2 points already. Yep, we see it on the scoreboard there from the players. Remember, the half-point thresholds do round. I'm going to say it wrong, but I know what I mean. They round down for half the first time. So
points round down, thresholds round up.
Okay.
So if a 3 health ship is 3 points, you need to do 2 damage to get 1 point.
Yes, I see what you're saying now. That I agree with. Alright, did that last shot do anything?
I don't think so. That one does squeak through onto Wilsa there. And they're both within range 2 of the objective, so they'll each get a point for this scenario.
All right, fantastic. All right, I'm correcting one thing here. I forgot that I cut out those top things as we were experimenting with the not running an overlay, but there we go. I got it cleaned up now.
Looks spicy again.
Well, back to normal. We've been testing just running the TTS scoreboard and not having it on the overlay, but we're going to keep it GSP Classic around here. For this round. Speaking of, I think I'm going to put a round thing in there as well. But I can't go very far without mentioning what brings us these events and is our dedicated following of Patreon. So if you want to be able to support us beyond Twitch, beyond just viewing patreon.com/Gold Squadron and get biannual rewards. We're shipping them out twice a year now. It cuts down on shipping cost, which means we can get more things to you. But we have a plethora of rewards and gifts we hand out to Patreons depending on your level. So check that out if you want to support us more. It is the primary way we can go out to live events next weekend. Dion's heading out to Crate Cup down in North Carolina. And the contributions of our Patreons is what really gets us out to those in-person events. So, can't be a GSP stream without mentioning our Patreons. But we did not go through this list. We missed a ship in here. I do want to mention that Q9 for Brice. If you want to throw that card up there for me. We saw Bosk. Probably won't have to talk about him too much longer as Ray's on his tail.
Chasing him down.
Yeah, chasing him down. So let's talk about Q9, who will be around in this fight for a while. Q9 When you do advanced maneuvers, you can get a calculate or barrel roll action for the cost of a string. This allows them to stop, talon roll, and do the big 5K while still getting modifications. Now, this one does have the Mandalorian and the Child combination, which I really like. Not only do you have now force charges you could use to modify your attack and defense, the Mandalorian gives you a reinforce, and that can help you stay alive as well. The math on a Child evading Q9 with the reinforce. Oh wait, I guess there's no coordinate in here, is there? Oh, the autopilot drone, potentially.
Yeah, yeah. If you need it, yeah.
If you need it.
Yeah,
But
even without the evade, like even without the evade,
yeah,
like it's still a monster to take down with like the basically unlimited force
unlimited
and
force.
the reinforce.
Yeah, exactly. Because every time you take a damage from an attack, the Child gives you your force back. So that can really add up
like
quick.
Maul, but better.
It's kind of like Maul, but no penalty. Also, it has BT1 Gunner, so you can convert to crit results against stress ships. There's a lot of stress ships lately from bumping rules now, and of course, linked actions. This one has a secret upgrade under Razor Crest. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's got to be Contraband Cybernetics. Let's see. Did they name their card appropriately?
No, but I need to talk to him about it.
Okay. Why?
Because they just have like a stack of them there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think we can all assume that it's Contraband Cybernetics.
Yeah, Contraband. Yeah, Contraband's usually the choice here, unless you have a Han Solo on your team, which
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the reason I would assume it's Contraband Cybernetics is because of Babu Frick. Babu Frick can delay the red tokens that you get. So you have 3 charges for Babu Frick, and you can, the first time you take a stress, you can put that on Babu Frick. Then the next round after that, it's going to lose a charge. You can put another stress onto Babu Frick. Now it's got 2 stress. And then in the system phase, the following round, so this would be round 3 of the Babu Frick, you're going to receive those 2 stress, and that's when you reveal your Contraband Cybernetics. So you basically are not penalized at all for like 4 rounds by stress. So it does look like we got to coordinate. I don't think he's jamming out there at range 2. So we'll see what action he does. Yeah, the bet it is closed. Unfortunately, just like our Wednesday nights. If Dion's not here, I can't get the Streamlabs connection. But I know Mystic, you're worried about it because we are still doing that race to 1 million. And Mystic's way out. He's 120,000 or so in front of everybody else, James.
That seems like a good number.
It's a good number.
To be ahead of by everyone else.
Yeah. So hopefully, we were wondering if Mystic could get an extra. I think he needs about 150 or so. Oh, he needs 250,000 this weekend to get that race to 1 million. So maybe with some good betting when Dion gets back on, but of course, everyone can compete. Something about watching.
Yeah, you can always
well,
but you always bother Dion and say, since you're late, I feel like I deserve some petty points for my race to 1 million.
Oh, well, there's some murmurings that Dion should be here. So Mystic, potentially next round we'll have some betting open, which is a big sigh of relief for me. Not that I don't feel comfortable in my streaming. It's just I really like Dion's nice setup. Mine's not as I haven't spent 6 years
perfecting it.
Perfecting it, yeah. So amateuristic, we would call it. There he is. All right, Dion, my man. We spoke his name into existence. We just got to out of nowhere, his Dion. Hey, man. Was an early morning. All right, it's okay. Cultivated a excellent team, and we're able to cover it most of the games. What would we do without you, Mr. Gold 8?
Be sad, boys. I don't know.
We would be very sad because I couldn't start the tournament without the without the TTT login. So
Fair.
there it is. Betting's open now. Bet 1-all for Chris. Is Ray just gonna plow through these scum ships, or is the tricks of the scum gonna be able to withstand the heroic resistance? I mean, the Y-wings are hilariously scattering from the autopilot drone, which I think is very funny. They don't like it. How many more charges does he have?
None.
None. This is the round,
charges.
right? This is the round?
Yeah, this is the round, yeah.
Excuse me. I got some hiccups.
Yeah, that's why he coordinated that round.
Right. Won't be rolling dice, so won't need those modifiers, right?
Yeah. Who needs mods when I can just give someone else more mods?
We did see a big K turn there from Bosk, but I think
could have been bigger. Could have been the 4K and actually gotten out of range of Ray.
Yeah, I mean, she might just boost and find you.
Oh yeah, but at least you're forcing her to that that back edge of the board.
Well, I mean, you're giving her decisions now. I mean, and she's in a weird spot here, to be honest with you. It did force her to take the long way here to avoid the drone, chase down that Bosk. I might have normally seen like a sloop out the previous round.
Yeah, but people are scared of that drone. It's just a crit.
It's just a crit.
Yeah, it's a one-time use buzz droid.
Yeah, I really like its application against a TIE Swarm. TIE Swarm's been very popular right now. And if you could just
I would run from that if it wasn't a TIE Swarm.
No, I don't like that. Yeah, it blocks you and blows up. Oof.
Yeah, like Vader and ties, that's terrifying. That's fair.
Well, Vader's just gonna have to hunt it down as fast as possible, right? But again, that kind of battlefield control is what this scum list is about. Making you second guess how close you're getting to these enemies with those dead man switches, with the anti-capture protocol, right? With the autopilot drone explosion. Yeah. Even Poe here, not a fan of hanging out. Might have his bullseye. He did keep his wings closed, so we'll have the 3 dice only in the bullseye. Oh, and gets Poe. Catches Poe. Wow. So Poe, I just want to point out then, Poe did 1 damage from his from his proton torpedo, and the autopilot did 1 damage back to Poe as a note.
Yeah. That's a pretty good return rate. No interest, but man, what a return.
I mean, fair enough. Autopilot drum. So I could take him off of the overlay then. He is destroyed. We saw the 2 points given up over there to Chris. Well, the other single point, the other half of him. And Pose did get the bullseye out on Q9. So we see that shot here. Though, you're in his arc, by the way.
Yeah, you do.
So he's just going to take the merciless pursuit, which I can only imagine is on Ray and Poe. I don't think that's strange to make that guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the 2 conditions out there on the cards.
Okay.
Going after Bosk here. Oh, man,
I mean,
Ray, come
has the lock from last round.
on. He's just
Oh,
spending one to get the
that.
luck back.
That's what it was. You know, I just realized I was like, dang, that was a pretty big K turn from Bosk, and you're like, it could have been longer. It's because he used burnout thrusters to slam that K turn. Now it all makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
was like, that was a pretty big K turn, whatever he did, because he was like back by where Ray was. But now it makes more sense. He
Yeah,
did the three
but
forward, the 3K slam.
but isn't the 4 straight blue? Do the 4 one, I guess.
No, they don't have a 4 blue. They have a white 4, though.
You don't
He
need a
wasn't.
4 blue. He wasn't stressed.
Right, right. Well, he didn't want to
Yes.
be too out of the fight.
Oh man,
But
that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool.
I like burnout thrusters. Not used enough. I really need a flanking position, right? Like
Oh yeah.
it could
One,
really
one,
speed you up.
one time you slam.
Yeah, we saw the cutthroat go down. Looks like Ahav would have picked up their overtuned modulator's charge for that. I don't think any other charges have been spent.
Looks like it. Looks like I'll have probably
Ahav.
pick. Yeah, probably pick that up after the
Oh, true.
auto. Yeah, the
Yeah, the autopilot drone went
autopilot
down.
drone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we got 2 results on offense and defense there, so no damage going on to Poe from Q9. Bosk is removed. Unfortunately, Brice has given up 5 points here between those 2 smaller ships, and with the resistance here kind of scattering, they did not just head into the middle. All right. Is that 4 dice attack? Oh, is this Gar Saxon? No, this is the ion torpedo from Tell. Oh, and single modded only gets a single result here. No chance to ion. And the damage is evaded as well. Oof, rough start here for Brice.
Yeah, just can't seem to push through that damage that he needs.
And we will see Ahav, or Ahav, like the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea dude, or no, the Moby Dick guy. Either way, it's one of those sea captains. Able to fire out here, gets hit crit out onto Ray because she is a large base. That's Ahav's ability. If I was thinking of C4 actually this whole time. I was like, where's your weapons, C4? And no, it's they get an extra attack dice and an extra defense dice when fighting against a medium or large base. So right there, that's why we saw the 3 attack dice being shot at Ray. Though, they're just a standard TIE fighter against everybody else.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah. With that couple dodged attacks there, a little lackluster ion torpedo, unfortunately. I don't think we see any damage. Oh, we saw the drone catch the damage.
Well, what drone?
The auto drone.
Oh yeah, but I think it did a damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what? Wilsa must have took a damage as well then.
I think Wilson was already down a shield, from the drone the turn before.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
So the drone is the only thing that's done any
drone's
damage out here.
drone's doing work. All right. Fair enough. Bosk drew some fire at least for now.
Yeah, with that actually a pretty interesting play with the 3 straight 3K.
Yes. I also would have preferred the only bets on one. Yikes. No one believes in Brice. I mean, not a great start there with Boss just getting lit up from Ray. But that's what Ray do. Like, you need to run scared from her. She's a scary ship. Scary, scary.
I mean, it looks like right now you have a pretty good like opportunity to chase down these Y-wings, because Ray's gonna have to do some kind of turnaround maneuver to get back in the fight here.
Can she just 4K? I mean, do you just bank out? Do you rear arc for a turn, sloop, and then come back in the turn after?
I mean, you could sloop this turn and then next turn just do like a 4 straight.
Around the rock or through the rock?
Oh, just like through it. I don't care. Like
I
you
don't
do
care.
damage.
I don't care. No one's shooting at me. Potentially. Well, I had to make some choices here. Same way with Poe. I don't think Poe could like one bank and then barrel roll boost around that rock or anything like that.
Yeah.
And of course, that the Commander Poe is only every other turn, and I don't think he used it this turn, did he? He used the focus roll.
Yeah, it should be up this turn, right?
Right. He did the wings closed focus roll, which is how he got into that position. So I still don't think he makes the one bank without clipping that asteroid.
No, I think he definitely clips it.
And he's got no black one.
No black one. Yeah, because the Heralds of Hope does not have the black one title ability.
Nope, it got destroyed in that movie. Or the previous movie, rather.
Yeah.
So he's stuck in the middle for now. This could be an opportunity for Brice to capitalize on that. You can send Ahab in as maybe a blocker. Stop Q9 and just blast Poe.
Could see Sai here do a BB-8 barrel roll and drop the pizza.
Yeah. You don't want to get in Poe's way, but
yeah, well,
could
you're
be
gonna
potential.
move first, yeah.
Oh, that's true. You can barrel roll then drop the proxy mine. But like, you don't want to drop it in Poe's way, though, is what I'm thinking.
I see.
If Poe has to wait an extra round. Sai's going this way. So now this is interesting. This might be a way to get multiple ships in the center. Or at least get that dorsal firing. Because now you could hard to. And you should still be in the center.
Let's see. Ahab use over 2 modulators again. You could use that twice. Well, if you have Cutthroat, you can.
Cutthroat. Yeah. All the benefits, none of the penalties with that Cutthroat. Which I really appreciate that combination, honestly, is Cutthroat and the autopilot drone. Because you can guarantee Cutthroat.
Oh, yeah. Like, very few ways to guarantee, like, that kind of ability, besides, like, literally doing it yourself. And
I mean, like, just crashing a ship into an asteroid or something, right?
Yeah.
Now, you know what I just realized? Sai is not even using.
Walked into the room.
What? Good morning.
Good morning. Anyway, let's pretend like nothing happened.
We will not mention it. We'll do you the courtesy.
My 6-year perfect streak gone.
Hey, it's okay. You've trained us well, so we were able to get things up and running.
Thank you, boys.
You'll have to check on. We did allow people in here who claimed they signed up with the
that's fine.
With the caveat that if you didn't pay, you're not getting prizes. So,
truth. I mean, they wouldn't have access to the forms, so that's how that would work.
Right. We assumed that they would be allowed. So. Yeah. We got match 1 underway here, round 1. Though, boy, We've already seen 5 points, an autopilot drone and a Bosk Z95 explode after some. Well, I mean it's round 3, so the autopilot drones getting destroyed. And then Ray took down Bosk single-handedly, which is fair. It was just a Z95 versus Ray.
So I guess the question is, did the autopilot drone put the resistance out of position enough to end up being worth it?
Yeah, it scattered them out of the middle. We were playing chance engagement, so it did spook off the Y-wings from taking the center. Also, Ray went around the outside as well to kind of avoid it. I did manage to catch Poe in its explosion. So I had some actual usefulness, but the delayed engagement might have cost the scum more than just those 2 ships here. They got a chance to catch Poe in the center. But maybe not anymore. I think this 5K here allows Poe to one-bank barrel roll.
He should have barrel rolled. He should have barrel rolled with Q9.
Ooh, I don't know if he could barrel around that.
Yeah,
rock. That might have been his plan originally, though.
He's got it. The medium-based barrel roll, man. It's
I believe
good. Yeah.
Ooh. So he did take the stress. He took the strain to calculate action, and now he's going to put the stress on Babu Frick.
Yep.
So now he's allowed his perform action step, which could be evade barrel roll with the Razor Crest title.
That's true. That'd be pretty spicy.
I guess the question is whether or not that template actually fits there, right? Like that's
exactly.
That's what we're looking for.
They're both staring at it. I see both their fingers looking right at that.
It definitely does. It definitely does.
James says definitely.
He says definitely. Well, what's the risk? I mean, I think you have to barrel roll because. He's just going for just the evade here. Nope, he's linking it. Oh, and he found the position.
Get out of here, you fools! Never doubt me.
Let's
Nicely
go.
done. All right. So this does 2 things. A, it will block Poe's barrel roll, which will keep him in arc then. Well, I guess that's the main thing, right? Is it prevents Poe's escape lane here. Because I don't know what he can do now. Oh, that's something you could do.
Wrecked.
He did not catch it. Oh.
Ends up that corner on the rock. Gonna take a damage. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and now he can't escape the bomblet generator dropped by Wilsa.
And takes another one.
Ooh.
All right. So I think that that autopilot drone did enough. Right? I mean, this is kind of a result of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the autopilot drone forced him into that area.
Yep, he had originally barrel rolled into that position to get away from the autopilot drone. So we could see 2 more damage come down from that bomblet. I can't see what the other dice result. I see an eyeball. An eyeball. I mean, still we're dipped into hull here on Poe. And 1 for Q9 as well.
Dip. Maybe Q9 might be able to wrap it up.
I mean, Q9 is strained, but has an evade. So has at least a guaranteed evade against size dorsal turret.
He can hold it, I believe.
Yeah, no, this is the round here. Now here's the question. Ooh, we'll see what is Poe in that proton cannon bullseye as well?
He is.
Ooh,
I see.
Okay. This is a range 3 obstructed into a 4 agility AHAV.
I mean, I'm sure Ray will wreck house, but the problem is that you're shooting a 3-point ship, 2-point ship.
You're shooting a 4 agility 3-point ship.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the target lock from the previous round pays
Finally
dividends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray, I think gets 4 hits for the first time here.
Shake it off, baby.
Oof. Maximum green dice allowed pulls through here. Ahab's tempted to spend the calculate with no ship dying to recover the overtuned modulators. Might want to spend some calculates. Speaking of calculates, we did see the Lars droid will surpass the calculate she got from boosting over to Poe. So Poe's got that going for him. Is this a heroic Poe as well? Sure is.
All right, here we go. We're going to have a range 2 shot, 3-on-2. A single calculate from Larry.
Ooh, there we go. Q9 should have the calculate from his ability, and the child force can get all 3 there.
There it is. 3
Beautiful.
hits. Uh-oh. Taking 2, down to 1 hull.
1 hull, yeah. All right, this is Brice's chance to claw back. Poe is a big piece of this list. Now looks like we'll have an obstructed ion cannon into the TIE fighter.
Honestly, this kind of helps. You get more opportunities to spend those calculates.
Exactly.
Or not if you roll 4 points. All right.
Jeez.
Well, ionized and 1 damaged.
Hey, I mean, you get a 1 forward, I guess, out of the deal. Though now you're really in Q9's way. Yeah. It'll be fine. All right, we're moving on to the big shot here. Yes, obstructed range 2 proton cannon. Spends the charge. Remember, it is every other round. You got to spend 2 charges to shoot the proton cannon. But it not only does it give a focused crit, it has 4 dice as well. We see hit, crit go down. Hit, crit from the proton cannon's ability. And Poe does not natty out. And he is removed from the battlefield here. And Brice is able to score those 6 points, then makes a valiant recovery. Now, the autopilot drone and Bosk seem like a worthy trade.
Wow. Big swing here. And is there a possibility that Brice is going to be the only one getting points this turn?
Yeah, I mean, we did see
with Poe going down?
Yeah, a BB-8 barrel roll, and then a hard 2 back in from that Y-wing to try to stay in range of the center, but it might be just out. Well, I'll have to see when she activates that side arc.
Single crit coming in from Ahav. And that's going to land onto Kai. Looking to get some big money here.
Oh, I activated the primary. We didn't get to see the side arc. To see if he was in range of the center. Either way, going to be 3 dice here. Should be just 1 because it's a string, if I'm not mistaken.
Natty's out.
What happened to the strain? Oh, they caught it.
You're right. There you go.
They caught it.
Guaranteed evade.
Yeah, he's got an evade token, so it really does not matter as much. Takes the damage. All right, moment of truth here is Kai at range 2 of the center. I can't tell. What does it say?
Wait, what did it say? No, not range 2.
Ooh. So 2 points given to Brice there.
You messed up, Ron. So that is 7-10. Brice trades that autopilot drone and Bosk, like you said. And now we have to see if he can capitalize on it. Because as we know, Ray is a hammer
Oh, yeah.
If anybody can come back from it, it's her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's going to have to go through some chunky ships here. Q9 and Tel Tavera, not known for being taken down quickly. Especially with the anti-capture protocol of IG-11. I guess that's the ability that explodes, but the ability to absorb those face-up damage cards and start the ticker, if you will. That's a really interesting interaction with Tel as well, because you would respawn, but you have the countdown though. So I think you have to spend each round putting a fuse on the anti-capture protocol until the round that you think you'll be destroyed by fire, I guess. Anyways, I'm excited to see that interaction. We'll see how it plays out for Tel. And yeah, I mean, Ahav is ionized and will have to move first. I'm trying to think of the order operations here for the Scum team, is they are kind of in the mix here.
There's like a 5 straight clear on the edge of that rock. It's close. I think he gets it.
For Q9? I don't know. Because
Yeah.
Ahav has to one forward, or I guess could, in theory, one bank. But then you need to move Tel, and then move Q9, because they're all different initiatives.
Tel, get out of the way.
Ooh, we saw
Got him.
that's a BB-8 boost in the system phase. Drops the death pizza afterwards, doing a great impersonation of the First Order bomber.
That's right. You can get your Death Pizza T-shirt, goldsquadronpodcast.com. All right, so that's a guaranteed 2 damage there. Man, proximity mines.
Yeah, puts Q9 1 away from half as well. So yeah, this is going to be a big round. I mean, the Scum is on an uphill climb, but the maneuverability here might cost him this round. Give the Resistance a chance to come back.
We'll see. The Resistance also has to get inside of that range 2 bubble. With Kai doing that barrel roll, that Heart 2 makes it so that it's slightly farther away from the center.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we still got 2 ships to go. I doubt Ray is going to be busting through that rock to try to get to the range 2. So it's basically up to Wilta.
I mean, James wanted Ray to just plow right through that rock. I think she could probably do the 3 straight. Ooh, that's close. 3 straight might do it. Could you see like a 2 bank and rotate arc as well? We'll have to find out. See if there's
Wilsa prioritizing the center there, getting into the mix.
Yep. Able to
that would
boost
also
here.
Will that also, if Q9 does attempt the 5 straight here, that blocks it probably far enough back that it's on the rock.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we might have a jumble up here. That could have been the perfect move from Wilsa. Man, I can't talk enough about Wilsa. She is, I believe, the 3-point Y-Wing with the most loadout, but particularly has the double bomb slot to allow bomblet generator. So you get all the 4 upgrades you really need. Iron Cannon turret, or a turret. A bomb, targeting computer, and engine upgrade. And she's got just enough loadout to get the Lars droid where you can pass off calculates. You got ion control, area denial with the bomb. You got blocking here with that boost, or you could double modify your attack. Or heck, even support. Just, man, this Wilsa build just does it all.
Love it. Q9 goes ahead and does the stop maneuver. That was always a possibility.
Oh, okay. 5D chest out here. Sensed that there could be some trouble maneuvering his ships Who's gonna
Oh,
barrel
and
roll?
beautiful.
Oh.
This is, with Ray coming in, I was like, if he stays in that Ray arc, this is gonna be a bad day. There's a possibility she could rip through the rest of that hole, but not gonna happen now. Ray without a shot in chance engagement. That's
Nicely
a
done.
bad day.
Nicely done. Yeah, this, man, Q9 always surprises me about where that ship can end up. Especially with the Babu Frick, so you can do more of these advanced maneuvers. It's even going to throw down the target lock. And you have the child force as well, so... let's see. I can't see the Babu Frick. Can you tell me what kind of tokens are already on Babu Frick?
Let's go take a look. So Babu Frick currently equipped to Q9. It looks like there are 2 stress tokens right now on it.
Okay. Because I think he took the stress from the barrel linked action he did. Yes. Because he did evade linked into barrel roll last round, which was from the Razor Crest, not from Q9's ability. Q9's ability gave him the calculate and strain last round. This round, he's not doing the calculate with Q9. He's doing the barrel roll action for the strain. And then the perform, he doesn't get a perform action step because he should be out of Babu Frick charges. Because he took 2 stress last round and then would have removed a charge in the system phase. So, unable to take that target lock. They did get it figured out, though. Babu Frick's a weird card. So.
Lot of text. You got to go through all those steps.
Yeah, it triggers in like 2 different phases. It asks a lot of questions as well.
So Q9's got range 3 here to Wilsa. It is obstructed. Range 2. This would be 3-on-2.
All right,
Single hit here.
We're going to see him drop the child force. Might as well.
He's thinking about it.
I mean, I think you're playing on your back foot, even though you're up on points right now. Eventually, your offense is going to
start to diminish.
Yeah.
So he only did 1. I would just dump it. Go for it. Do it.
I think he. Yeah.
There it is.
Yep. Because with the Mandalorian, well, we'll see what the damage is here. Will also loses 2 other shields. With the Mandalorian, even if you don't defend, you get one of those force back. You do not have to be reinforced to use that Mandalorian ability. Those are 2 separate abilities.
Right. Now, Wilsa is going to have some options here. Probably going to do the shot at Ahav. It's range 1.
Mm-hmm.
But you have that ion cannon.
Yeah, ion cannon. Ionize that ship again. It is strained from the overtuned.
Yeah, I think he is tempted to shoot at Q9, though. So you have the strain out there right now, starting to dwindle that health down to 5. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Might be obstructed on the way back. We didn't see the arc get pulled up. Can you...
2 hits.
Can you type in there? Tell him to spawn the arc.
It was obstructed.
Oh, okay, so I see.
It was obstructed at range 2.
They're rolling the dice now. They got it. So 1 damage done, or dealt, then to Q9. So able to get at least 1 force back then through the child. Nicholas, thank you so much for joining us. This is kind of a scummy list. Might be up your alley. Well, kind of a scummy list. It definitely is a scum list. It is a scum list, but it's got a lot of tricks that could pique the interest of many a player. So that's what brought our attention to it.
We did just see that half points get gained 10 to 10. Is our score. 2 hits coming in from Tell.
Yeah,
and
range 0 attack.
Shield on.
Should be half points there as well. Yep. Brice goes up to 11. And then we'll get into round points. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, now
Sorry?
Aha was like, well,
No.
I got a gun. I got a gun.
That's right. Sorry, we got initiative 2 and 3 still to go.
And this is range 2.
All right, solid attack. 2 hits.
Set down 2 hits.
Single blank there. So Kai is down shields. 1 away from half.
Yeah. So with let's go ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
we got
little
one
Y
more.
wing.
We got one more.
One more.
Gonna shoot range 2 into Ahav. Is strained. So it should be 2 on 2 with that dorsal turret. Yeah, interesting Kai build here. Does not take any engine upgrades or targeting computers.
Hit crit coming in from Kai.
Mm.
No natties again.
Ahav on point here, trying to keep Scum in the battle.
Wow. Well, he's got to go spear the white whale.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Then the natties did penalize him, though he will have to take a strain from the overtuned modulators.
So here's a question I got, Will. So we have both of the Y-Wings are down, right? You have basically, what is that, 4 points banked right now with the Y-Wings. Is that correct? Have you gotten half there? Yeah, 4 points. So two and 2. That would bring Chris up to...
Sorry, it's not... Kai is not halved.
Kai is not halved. Oh, because they're not...
They're 7
they're
health.
They're 7 health.
Yes. Gotta dip
I
into
guess-
that hull.
Dip. Do you... I don't know. Taking out the Y-Wings doesn't get you to 20. Even with doing that over a couple of turns. So, do you spend time going against Ray? Is that Ray is the win condition at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, let me think about that. So, if you spend 3 rounds killing the Y-Wings... Yeah, there's not 3 rounds left in the match, though. The players are on. You can see the timer on the board. It just says active because they do not know how much time is left. We know that it's about 8 minutes or so remaining. James, maybe you could tell us: is that the TTT timer, or is that is that their personal timer?
He said his throat was hurting a bit, so he's popped out. I'm sure he'll
No problem.
he'll type it
That's
for us.
that's the global.
That's the global timer. Okay.
Yeah, but it should be plus 1 minute. We're having that weird delay issue again.
Okay.
So
okay.
you're seeing a minute behind. There should be right now 8.5 minutes.
8.5 minutes. Okay. So still approximately 8 minutes. The pace of play, they might be able to get through this round and then through a planning phase to get to second round potentially. But yeah, you're right, Dion. That's not going to get you to 20 by even just killing both the Y-Wings. So the best you can hope for is kill Wilsa, get 2 points, maybe get 2 points from the center and be up to 16.
You gotta survive. You're playing survival, I think, with Q9.
Yeah.
Because raids are coming.
Yeah. We'll see what was a big player token out there. It's going to remind us about something here.
All
About
so
that
Kai's
proxy
just
mine.
gonna- All right.
I have to assume Ray is slooping out.
Yeah, I think he's trying to catch Ahav on the K turn there.
Yeah, makes sense. Moves after the initiative 2. And we see a bomblet generator come down from Wilsa, the last one she's got. And we see Babu Frick trigger here. That's going to be 2 stress coming down from the previous round. So did we see the Razor Crest get flipped up as well?
Yeah, contraband.
Yes, contraband.
Contraband, as predicted here. It's just makes sense with Babu, right? You're anticipating a round where you're going to take a bunch of stress, so why not afford yourself the extra action?
Yep. You basically add +1 turn of usability is what
Right.
what you end up getting there, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because in this fight, I mean, after this move, if you don't get turned around, Q9 is doing nothing for you.
Yeah, we'll see if he risks just going forward or if he risks the big 5K to catch the Y-Wing. The Y-Wing didn't hard turn, though, banked, so we'll leave that 5K open for Q9 if they want it. Tell? Pretty satisfied after shooting the proton cannon. Probably just going to switch over to turret for the rest of the game here. Yeah, I mean, I think focus rotate or lock rotate and get some arc on the Y-Wing there. Yep. See the beautiful linked actions from the Jump Master. Interestingly enough, they don't have a rotate on their action bar, only through linked actions. A lot of people wonder why you can't put veteran turret gunner on them, though it seems like you would be able to. But they technically don't have a rotate action on their action bar. The linked actions do not count.
Right. They are locked out of the room.
Ooh, interesting here. So Ahab gets the block on Rey, forces her to stay there. We'll give her a shot on everybody but Q9, but the ship she actually wants to attack. And Q9's 5K is wide open out there, and with contraband, does have the ability to take a Q9 action, so it's going to take the calculate and then a perform action step target lock. Whew, so good.
So, depending on time, if Q9 takes out Wilsa and time expires before the end of that engagement phase, that's a win for Brice.
Yeah. I think in this situation, Rey is going to have to kill Q9 next round. You're not killing Tell. You got 0 chance of killing Tell. Ooh, the bomblet hits Q9 though.
Ooh.
Okay.
So 2 dice, right?
Yep. 2 dice. Suffer only hits. No crits here.
Safe on whoever that was for.
No. You still suffer a hit damage for rolling
hit
a
damage
crit.
on the crit. Got it.
Yes, but no face up cards or anything like that. We see 1 to each. Then Kai blanked out there. No damage on Kai. There won't be a next round. I mean, James told us that we have an extra minute or so. All right, are we going range 0 into Ahaf? Yes, indeed.
And you got 2 hits. Not able to modify attack at range 0. And that is 1 evade and a focus.
I don't think they can get that lock. You can't get that lock at range 0. We're gonna see the focus expenditure there was strained, but gets 4 agility against Rey. Yeah, I don't think you can spend results. That's got to be some sort of modification, right?
Right.
I believe you can cancel them, but you can't spend them. You certainly couldn't add the blank. Well, she rolled an eyeball, I guess. That she didn't mind. But I don't think you can rose at range 0. We'll have to double check. Where's the judge?
James, let us know in the chat.
It's me. Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, I'm looking right now for range 0 attacks.
Well, it's really just is spending a mon.
Yeah.
And I believe it is. I don't think canceling is, but I think spending is. Speaking of spending, Q9 going to spend this target lock. Debating doing both, but I mean, nothing's shooting at you, so you can just spin that calculate on the eyeball, which I think just guarantees the kill anyways.
There it is. Pop, pop.
Mm-hmm.
So Wilsa ends up going down here. Another couple points. So that'll end up pushing that score 11-13.
Wow. Yeah, Scum really rallying here.
7-14. Excuse me. Sorry, I forgot there was two points gatekeeped by the 3-point base cost.
All right. Yeah. Time. The tentative time has expired. We're gonna see a crit conversion. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Greedo from Tell's Sidearc there. Gonna be laying some crits in there. We got direct hit and loose stabilizer and, oh man, a hull breach. Just a bunch of crits. 3 crits down. And that direct hit is going to kill the Y-Wing as well. Scores 3 points right there.
That might be enough.
And a range 0 attack into Ray. Single hit. Yeah, and because Brice holds the center as well, going to get up to 19 points. And yeah, even if Q9 goes down next round, and Ray is the only ship in the middle, Chris would only get 5 points. That would put him 16-19. He loses next round anyways. I don't know if what's our official timer at, James?
I think that is time of the round.
Yeah.
Time of the round. Okay. Well, congratulations. Then Brice pulls out an unprecedented win there. Nobody bet on him. And takes the victory from the Resistance. Congratulations. Taking round 1.
How do we forward all those points to him? That's the question.
I don't know. I don't know. If I'm not, yeah. Player 2 has 0% of the bets. So Brice comes away, head held high, taking an unprecedented, or that's not really, that's not the word I want to say, but
underdog.
Yeah. Unpredictable?
Unexpected.
Unexpected. There you go. That'll work. An unexpected upset here. Wow. Okay.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.